everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be discussing 2026 horoscope for all the ascendants. Yes, I'm quite late, but the year has just started yet, so might as well discuss the insights. So let's dive into it. In 2026, Saturn is continuing in the sign of Pisces, Rahu Ketu most of this year. They will be in the Aquarius and Leo axis respectively. They'll change signs at the end of this year. Jupiter, who is Atichari, will move three signs Gemini, Cancer, and Leo this year. These are pretty much the transits of major planets this year. Okay, now let's talk about each sign. Before moving ahead, remember I don't know your chart nor your dasha. So these are general predictions. Okay, so let's begin. Aries, this is the year of building that security, that happy space, that emotional connect and peace of mind. Something will shift in terms of physical dwelling or your emotional state of mind for better. If you have shifted already, this new place can bring in abundance and luck in your life. And if you're seeking a home, this is the right time, especially after June, to buy a new property. People who were struggling with visa or felt stuck in MNCs may find relief. However, expenses may also rise, so savings will continue to be a problem. You may have to spend on home, on comforts, on family, or it can be some sort of celebration or occasion in your family. This is a great time personally. Jupiter in Kendras, especially in the fourth, is a great for property, for happiness, for peace of mind. It's a time to emotionally connect with the people you love, be there for them, or create a happy space for yourself. You may also start having more faith in the divine. The limitations or restrictions will fade a little, and you may be able to feel better from June. Enjoy while it lasts because next year things may not be the same. With Saturn in 12th, you were stressed about a lot of things and you were making efforts despite the uncertainty. Now the stability comes, self discovery happens. However, there can be some dissatisfaction in relations with your romantic partner or your children. Be cautious of whom you trust with money. Traveling will bring you peace, especially divine places. Okay, all the best. Taurus, this is a year of being optimistic about your plans and taking that initiative which you have been postponing since a long time. It is about taking that risk, making that effort, learning that skill, trying to do multiple things and not fearing about the outcome. This doesn't mean you are not having any stress, rather the opposite of it. With Saturn still aspecting your ascendant, you are going to feel the pressure and from all sides or in all areas of your life. But this may also help you in your growth. You are learning and unlearning a lot in this journey. You're becoming more responsible and mature. You may also realize the potential you have, which was not known to you earlier. Saturn will give you reality check from time to time. You need to be forgiving, accepting, and be optimistic about your future. It's the year of focusing on yourself, bringing about a change strategically by planning and making effort, and not just having wishful thinking. And your every effort will yield success. However, you may not find peace within. There is constant restlessness. You may also feel unhappy or unloved many times. You will feel hollow inside. There is anxiety. Be cautious of getting distracted in your career. Discipline is the key. There is a strong urge to build wealth this year, and certainly you will accomplish some of your goals because this year you aren't just planning but taking actions with a positive mindset. Okay, all the best. Gemini, this is the year of building wealth, optimizing resources, learning money management, and connecting with the family. This year, whomsoever you will advise will reap great benefit. You will also have a sense of belonging, like there is some kind of acceptance and harmony within the family. There can be some changes at the home front as well. There can be some proposals coming in if you're of marriageable age. However, if you are married, or even in your business, spouse or even business partners can have some conflict. There's a lot of confusion in your decisions and actions. Whatever you plan, nothing goes according to it, even if it is simple as a to-do list. But there is growth in career. Okay, in fact, career this year can mean great money for you. Maybe you get promoted, or maybe you get a high position in a new company after June. Be ready to reap some career rewards for all the hard work you did last year. If you felt stuck in career, things can start gaining momentum. One thing that you need to be careful of is eating too much and eating too sweet. There can be some respiratory issues as well. Okay, this year you are achieving success, stability, and growth because now you are able to cash in your value. So reflect, as inner work is important. Upskill so you can get that growth you are aspiring for. Stick to one thing you know it for sure will work. Luck will favor you, but be cautious of people advising you in your career. Not every suggestion or opinion is meant for you or is beneficial for you. Okay? All the best. Cancer, this year you will have a positive mindset regarding everything. Health will recover. There's a positive shift physically and mentally. You will be happy, thoughtful, and lively person this year. You will also meet random people giving you great advices and can help you a lot. You are also offering wisdom to a lot of people, and people will respect you. Your faith in divine increases. If for some reason traveling was on hold, this year you can travel. Students who were unable to go for masters, you must try this year. However, health must be your priority. Eating junk, irregular time of eating, or neglecting your health issues will cost you a lot of suffering later. So that's something you must not be careless about. There can be some dissatisfaction from the father. The support may not be there. There can even be um, you can even have some surgery like eye treatment or dental treatment. This is not the year of career but of self. The focus is on feeling good, getting healthy, doing inner work, cultivating inner strength. There will be some kind of uncertainty which will create some fear in your mind. Okay, be careful of scams and trusting everyone or everything blindly. Some of you may move away from their family, or there can be some dissatisfaction or disconnect from family. You can feel the pressure as if there's a lot of burden of maybe expectations of others or your own self. You need to relax and be yourself. Take care of your health. This is the year of upgrading your version and working on yourself. Rest, you will overcome your problems with Jupiter's blessing. Okay? All the best. Leo, this is a year of thinking, planning, managing expenses, reflecting on past, reconnecting your past, taking spiritual retreats. It's about meeting yourself. It's about gaining clarity. It's about transformation. There is some disappointment with your own self. You are confused, you feel you lack that confidence currently, there is self-doubt, there's chaos. When things feel heavy, you take a break. That's exactly this year is all about. There is too much of doing things for others, maintaining relations, business, fulfilling the needs of others, your spouse. What about you? What your inner you wants? Ask that. Take care of your health because if you neglect, it can turn chronic. There can be some long needed surgery as well. There can be a need to start from the scratch or to completely change yourself to find career success. It will demand a lot of your past self. Stability arrives most definitely, but with a lot of efforts. Even in terms of marriage, status can change. However, one needs to be careful if they are into relationship. It can mean some losses or more expenses, but at the cost of your love. Don't um, give in so much to your partner that you lose yourself. Don't beg in love. You're not a beggar. Okay, if you're into speculative markets, be extremely cautious. If not, then this year avoid entering into it. This is a year of introspection. Sit alone with yourself. Figure out what makes you happy. What do you want? How do you wish your life to be? Everyone has different priorities. Find yours. And this year, isolation will be a solitude. It will give you immense peace and joy. This is a year of understanding yourself, having clarity, and building a foundation. Okay? All the best. Virgo, this is a year of building cash flow, having stability, reconnecting with friends, or building friendships, fulfilling your desires. You're looking for fixed income, you're looking for something that will pay you and also provide immense satisfaction. You want to feel happy doing your job. This is a year of fulfilling your desires. You will overcome your problems, defeat your enemies, and win that competition. This year, your network circle can expand, especially after June. Income can grow. There can be some talks about marriage if things were stuck or delayed. Those in love can turn into lifelong commitment. However, those married can go through a tough time. There are high possibilities of separation as well. So be careful. However, some people, divorce can be a blessing in disguise. Relationships or even business can be tough, but after June, you will find some relief. In fact, there can be even gains in business or from spouse. This is a good time for conception, especially after June. This is a great time to apply for job. Take that competitive exams. You will succeed. There can be job opportunities for some people. This is a financially rewarding year. However, don't take any loan this year. No loans, no neglect of any health issues. Expenses won't bother you much this year. You are in the zone of finding that peace. You seek peace of mind. You want to escape the chaos, the drama. Okay? All the best. This is the year, Libra, where you can be struggling with workplace, like somehow things don't feel great on the career front. There is some dissatisfaction, some conflicts, no growth. Something on the career front is not going well. You are neither satisfied with the money you're making nor you want to leave that job. There is confusion, there can be problems on the personal front as well. Something at home, something about the property, something about children, your own health issues. However, you will get some relief after June. So, when things are out of control, you go with the flow. That is something I would suggest you for this year because problems are ending. Yes, they are. Patience is required. Jupiter will bring in the wisdom to find solutions. But it isn't a great time professionally. There can be sudden changes in career. This brings in the need to upskill, to figure out your talents and work on it. It can be even in your own career. You're not able to expand in your career in the way you want. If you're not working, it can be about problems in aligning your life with your purpose. You can feel you're not perceived by the society as you want them to. There can be financial crunch as well or dissatisfaction with what you are earning. There can be some obstacles in pursuing education as well. You can also be having issues in relationships. You may think I'm predicting negative only, but Jupiter getting exalted is not helping you much. It's not a great planet for you. It's ruling your Trikabhav. Saturn helps you in limiting your problems, but it is the Karak signifying problems. So this year can be a little tough for you, but life doesn't stay the same. Situation will improve. Jupiter will bring healing. Okay? All the best. Scorpio, this is a year of being brave, trusting the divine when you can't see anything clearly. It is about learning and unlearning, it's about believing in yourself. There are high chances of moving away from home. It can be temporary or permanent settlement. There can be constant worry about your relationship, or if you're married, about your children, if you're a student, about your studies. June can bring some relief and even some happy occasion. Okay, your child can get married, so it can bring relief and happiness. There can be challenges and changes in your work, company, or even job profile. You may be clueless in your career after leaving your job. It's time for updating your skills because restarting something requires learning, practicing, and being exceptional at what you do. Saturn in fifth house brings closure of some relations that are not good for you. People who want to travel, who want to go for masters, amazing time. You may even have the urge to go on pilgrimage. This is a year of giving your worries to the divine. This is the year about beliefs, trusting that you will overcome all the odds. You do have that power. You're strongest. Trust that God is with you. And sometimes God's plan for us is far, far better than what plans we have for ourselves. So, trusting that no matter what, the divine is there with you. And we all are alone, okay, in reality. Once a downfall happens, many people part ways. God never leaves you alone. If your belief is strong, there's a saying, जहाँ श्रद्धा हो वहाँ संशय की जगह नहीं होती. When you have utmost faith, you should not worry. Jupiter in ninth house brings luck, blessings, and positive outlook. Okay, all the best. Sagittarius is a year of transformation. However, the change may not be easy. It may be difficult. The uncertainty, the blocks, the health issues, the sudden events, the ups and downs, and even some surgery is also possible. You must be careful of your health, especially after June. However, there can be some relief in terms of mental peace, comforts, and happiness after June. There can be a shift in your mindset, in your emotional state, in your living place, in your mother's well being. Some relations, especially those developed in childhood, can end, giving you a reality check. This is a year to reflect and introspect. You have to come out of your comfort zone. June will provide you some relief. There can even be a lot of spending on home, comforts, etc. Your efforts are towards building security and stability, and somehow things are getting delayed or difficult. This will improve after June. Jupiter's aspect on fourth house will provide much needed relief emotionally, mentally, and on your home front. There can be issues with father though. Your faith in divine increases. This is the year of thinking, restarting, recovering, and laying a foundation. Just be cautious of risk you take or decisions you make. There should be a proper evaluation before you take any action. Okay? All the best. Capricorn, this is a year of working on yourself and working with others, being a team player. Saturn thus creates insecurity, fear, and sense of not feeling good enough or having conviction in your decisions or actions. Jupiter provides that much needed boost, that positivity and clarity. There can be efforts for marriage, for business, but it won't be smooth. New relationships can enter. If you're married, then there can be a sense of inferiority in your spouse because you are being more responsible and the partner feels he or she is not good enough. There can be expenses due to spouse. You may face problems within the family, and there can be financial struggles. There's a sense of inability to act. Okay, like you are waiting and waiting. Let's see what will happen, and then decide. So there's this fear of taking action, taking a decision, and you are delaying it because you worry what if the outcome is not in your favor. You're not seeking any more sudden events in your life, or maybe something has happened in your past that kind of makes you cautious. But this is not the year to be afraid, but to take action. You have learned what you're supposed to learn. Saturn in Pisces brings completion of your skill set. There can be a lot of introspection during this year. However, after June, you will be able to take actions, make a move, and there is fame coming your way. Okay? All the best. Aquarius is a year of being strategic about your plans. Make a plan and be disciplined about it. This year, you will also be able to smartly deal with your enemies and competitors. However, be wary of taking any loan under the influence of family. If you had taken one, you will be able to pay it off. Expenses on the family can rise. This can even mean you are making an investment for them. Financial situation and family harmony can improve after June. You can be insecure, there's fear about a lot of things. How I look, how is my life, how people perceive me, how will I deal with this in future? Will my future be fine? Will my children be okay? What if something happens to me? What about my family? What about my finances? With Rahu in your ascendant and Saturn in your second house, there has to be fear and worry. You are looking for validation or maybe assurance. There is also eccentricity in your behavior. You're trying to show everyone you're doing great. It's time to embrace yourself wholeheartedly. You don't need to fit in because you're different. We all are. It is about letting go of being so cautious all the time. Be free. This is a year of overcoming the old fears, your old self, the limitations, the past you, so that you can be yourself. Rahu for you is your co ruler, so you have the choice to focus on yourself for positive or negative reasons. He kind of helps you to go beyond what you think you are. You're more capable and stronger than you think. This is a year of improving your physical and emotional health. It is about healing. Ketu in 7 talks about either dissatisfaction or disconnection with people who drains you, benefits from you, creating boundaries. It's about letting go of being there for everyone but choosing yourself. Okay? All the best. Pisces, firstly, for mothers out there, this is a great time for conception and childbirth. This is a great year for restarting your life, be it career, relationships, or even yourself. If you felt like you aren't good enough, then Jupiter brings new perspective in June. You need to be creative, learn new things to get that growth in your career and gain confidence. You are overthinking a lot. It isn't even real, it is in your mind. There can be situations where a realization happens that, okay, you had enough fun, now it's time to be accountable and responsible. So, this is a year of taking responsibility, which may feel heavy because it's killing the fun. But if you see the bigger picture, this definitely helps. For students, you will love your course. It's definitely great time for learning. This year, your perspective is changing, your health is changing. There's anxiety because we have Saturn in your ascendant and Rahu in your 12th. It does also show some sleep issues, health issues. So, it's very important to take care of your health. It's the year of being curious, to know a lot of things, to learn new things, to create something. There is self expression, and learning will help you in your career. This is also the year when you will want to let go of your past and move ahead. You don't want to carry the baggage with you when you move ahead. Financially, it is a good year. Relationships or marriage can go through some tough times where you will have to confront rather than ignoring the other person's emotions, or escaping the whole situation as if nothing has happened. Okay, because Pisces has that trait of escaping. That won't work this year. Communicate as much as you can, very important. Okay, Jupiter will bring in more optimism and healing. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I hope it resonated with you. Until we meet next time, take care.